Hi, my name is Mika Venel. If you are a software developer who is developing for your customers new services or product, this is right video for you. I'm going to tell you how you can make faster and better revenue with your customer projects when your customers are making more revenue and being more successful with the product. Let's talk first about the key challenges or common challenges in software product development. First of all, minimum viable product MVP usually is not meeting customer needs. Have you ever met the situation? Okay, this is really bad for you. And different customers, they always have need for different features. The salespeople comes back and say, hey, really good customer, but you have to develop this and these features to them. Okay, sounds good for you that you get more development work, but this makes cash flow problems, revenue problems for the customer, and it's actually at the end not good for you. Confusion over the MVP features. Okay, when making the development plans for the new product or service, what to do next, there is a confusion that what there should be, and usually the solution is that, hey, let's have a lot of things there so that we can be sure that we have everything what the customers are asking. Again, really bad strategy, because this takes longer time to develop, and more features at once. Developing means more bugs, more complicated product, and whatever problems, and means at the end that you close less sales typically. And then also that there are too many features, like I said, that will make the development really slow. It sounds good for you maybe that I can have more development work, but it's not in the long term good thing, because the customer has to be successful so that you get more works therefrom. And when finally you go out to the market, it's quite common that there is struggling when you do the go to market, and especially if you have a product for wrong target segment, or you don't know exactly to whom to sell and so on, and usually you don't have enough, or the customer don't have enough resources to sell to this $1 billion or euros market segment. No, there has to be much smaller where to focus. Okay, how to avoid these challenges? My solution for that is following that. First, don't think this 1 billion euros big market opportunity, but think about the first very small, but smaller that better target segment where you start, to whom you plan your MVP, your very first version. And what I'm doing for my customers is that we try to find a very small, manageable group of customers, maybe 50, 100, depending on the markets, and who need your unique selling point, your unique features, and such kind of that the competitors are not offering them. So you are not yet ready, or your customer is not ready at the beginning for the competition. So avoid competition, find something where you are really strong, and keep the MVP as small as possible. There is a reason why it's minimum viable product. And then we validate these customer needs with real customers. Before that, it's just guesses. It's usually wrong. Even they seems to be so obvious that of course they need this because I have this great vision of the product. But no, it has to be validated, and if you don't do that, you usually develop more than 50% wrong things. Those things the customers don't need in the first step. Maybe later, but not in the first step. And that delays everything. And then what comes out from this project is that we get the right first target segment, customers, a list of them. We also have validated what features they need to have so that they can buy it now and not next year or year after, or when you have 100 features there. And this means that the product, now you can make the product development plan and have the requirements which are much smaller for you. And this is really good, as you know that then the development is much easier and it's not so complicated and you are faster and everything goes better. And same time we get from this project the first 10 to 30 customer meetings with interesting customers so that we can start selling. And usually it's good if you can start selling before you start making the product. Sometimes it's not possible, but in many cases actually it is. And after this, what you get, the benefits are that the customer gets faster sales, revenue, and the customer is willing to invest more to the product development. Faster, so you get more revenue, you get better resourcing, everything good. And also the project is easier to handle. Okay, next time you are starting with your customer new project, check with me if I can help you like we have been talking here. And I have a free pre-study workshop proposal for you, €0. Let's have this workshop with you and the customer and see could we use this methodology to get better possibilities to be successful with this new product and generating more revenue for your customer and for you. I hope that we will see. Call me when you have your next project starting. Bye.